TeamshooT. Here we are for our first video installment of our Monday morning workouts. I'm going to try and post one of these at least once a week so that anybody that wants to follow along, get some working out in, they can stay sharp and keep some of their skills. Unfortunately, with the way things are, mixed martial arts is a very difficult thing to train by yourself. So we're going to work on some skills that are going to help you work on the basics and get you a workout in the process, get you off the couch, get your lazy asses going. A couple of things that we're going to talk about. If you don't have all the equipment, I'm going to explain a couple things. Double end bag. Okay, this is a reactionary drill. So what you're going to be doing is moving, bobbing, and weaving, primarily working with a jab and a cross, but working on your footwork. If you don't have a double end bag, you could do it on the air, or you could get yourself a tennis ball and some bungee cords and knot it underneath the tennis ball and on top of the tennis ball, bungee cord it to your ceiling, bungee cord it to the floor, and the bag's going to move back and forth so that you'll be able to get a little bit of movement and a little bobbing and weaving in. The one piece of equipment that's going to be tough, that you might not be able to compensate with, is going to be the heavy bag. Heavy bags, we're going to be working on using our power punches, getting that bag to move, working on our kicks, working on our knees and our elbows. So that's usually, that heavy bag is almost a staple for one of these workouts. But if you don't have a heavy bag, then maybe you could, I don't know, go down and take a post in your basement, wrap it with wrap it with a mattress, wrap it with some padding, or do something so that you can be able to work through or get a workout in with the heavy bag. The third thing that we're going to be using is way back here in the TeamshooT basement cruel dog workout area, and this is a speed bag. So the idea and the concept of what today's workout's going to be is we're going to work a little bit with our footwork, stay a little bit light. This is going to be our warm-up, our easing into our workout. Then we're going to come in here and hit the heavy bag. This is the hard work. This is like lifting weights. This is going to be the tough set. And then we're going to come over a cool down on the speed bag. Now, I am sure that there are a bunch of keyboard tough guys that are out there that are going to say, hey, how about this and how about that? And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say, just show up, get in the ring, and we'll figure it out then. The bottom line is, what I'm really getting at is, don't be critical about the way that I'm going to do things. Just do it, get your workout in. When I hit the speed bag, I like to hit the speed bag with the outside of my hand, outside of my pinky finger or my pinky knuckle, and I rotate through, whether I'm using the right hand or whether I'm using the left hand. Yep, some people say that's not how you punch, but you don't understand. What we're trying to develop with that speed bag is we're trying to keep them shoulders engaged, and we want those hands moving. So if you don't have a speed bag, you don't have to necessarily hit that speed bag. You can do the same workout by rotating your hands back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Just keep them going. But what you're working on is keeping your hands up, keeping your shoulders up, and burning out that shoulder so that it's getting that long time frame. It's getting that aerobic workout of having to push through, staying up and keeping your hands up for a long time. I did not want to do much editing with this video because I want it to be a workout. So basically how it's going to work is we're gonna warm up for about 5 minutes, then we're gonna get into our workout, and then we're gonna cool down for another 3 to 5 minutes at the end. Now you're gonna see another guy that's going to come in here in this small space, less than 6 feet away from me, and you're going to say, hey, what about social distancing? Well, let me explain it to you this way. It's this simple. The guy that's coming in is my son, Jeremy. He's an MMA fighter. He's fought in the past. I've coached him along with Jay and Andrew and a whole bunch of other people that have been on TeamshooT. What's the thing? Jeremy's my son. Secondary to that, he's a paramedic firefighter. I'm an EMT firefighter. We work together. So whatever he has, I have. Whatever I have, he has. So us to be together is perfectly socially acceptable because we're in the thick of it anyways. We're first responders. We see each other all the time. It's just going to happen. So don't worry about our social distancing with that little portion of it. Don't get onto the internet police and call the governor to send over the state police to come knock on my door to say that I'm not social distancing, because we are. So there you go. No more trigger alerts, okay? So our workouts are going to be pretty simple. It's going to be 2 minutes on the double end bag, 2 minutes on the heavy bag, 2 minutes on the speed bag for a total of 6 minutes with a 1 minute break. 15, 16, 17, 18. We're probably gonna do 3 rounds. We're gonna do a warm up, we're gonna do 3 rounds, and then we're gonna do a cool down. And that's gonna be today, Monday's workout for today. Again, if you don't have the equipment that you have, this is where we're working on our agility and our bobbing and weaving. So move your head, get used to getting that movement in with your body. We're gonna come over here to the heavy bag. This is where the power is gonna be. This is where I'm gonna be hitting things hard if I have to. And then this is gonna be over here, just working on the stamina of those shoulders. Keep those shoulders working, keep those shoulders working. A little bit of hand-eye coordination. Minute break, get yourself some water, then we're gonna get right back into it. All right, gang, welcome back. So I'm gonna wrap my hands. We got 1 set of boxing gloves. So Jeremy's using them. The boxing gloves are gonna be used for the heavy bag. It's entirely up to you. You can wear gloves if you want to. You cannot wear gloves if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. I recommend wearing some sort of hand protection. We're gonna do a little bit of warm up first. We're not gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna wrap my hands. Jeremy's gonna get himself going, and then we'll be back with you for a warm up real quick. But we're gonna start out with a little bit of warm up. So we're gonna just start out with taking, hands are gonna be out to our sides.
No matter what you guys use phone-wise, they have timers on the App Store. That's all we're using. If you want to get yourself a cheap timer, use your phone.
Rotate now, put your thumb facing backwards, rotate that shoulder joint, get that shoulder joint warmed up.
ABC's on there.
Yeah, there is ABCs.
Good, now take both fingers, both knuckles to the forehead, and then try to touch your elbows at the center. Stretch out that, more of that shoulder joint, get that thing working. All right, our old typical air speed bag, working around. I don't have any specific time limits for how long that I do my warm-ups.
I'm doing it.
Good job.
Yeah, we got the little guy in the background doing it as well. So I just got to feel, I get a feel for it. So I rotate both of them. Make sure that you're working your elbow and your shoulder. Get that hand spinning around. Reverse it on the other side.
Oopsie.
And I could have had some music in the background, but I don't have any music to put on. Maybe I'll put some on during the workout. So I'll be able to stop it and get that workout in. All right. So let's start with just simple knees coming up. Nothing heavy yet. Just warming up the hips, warming up them knees, warming up them ankles. Get everything working.
Good job.
Wow.
Okay, now let's take it to a slow jog.
I'm doing it.
He's doing it. You can do it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now let's take them knees up. Them knees up high. I guess some music in the background would be a little bit better. I'll go get some in a little bit here. Well, no, if I put music, then if I put it on YouTube, then they'll just hammer me.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait and add it after.
As my longtime friend and instructor and martial arts, Kempo, and everything else would say, jumping jacks are useless.
I'm doing it.
And he says he's doing it, so we're gonna do some jumping jacks.
Yay. Wow.
Whoa.
We make that tune. We make that tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oh.
Whoo, doggy. All right. A little bit of fake jumping rope with no jump rope. Loosen up the shoulders, shake the arms out. Hop on the right foot, hop on left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, back and forth. Alright, shake it loose a little bit.
Okay, my
Feet just outside shoulder width. Bend it down, stretch it out.
I need my boots.
Stretch it out just a little bit more, a little bit wider.
I need my boots in the rug.
What?
Now, slide over to the right, staying in a low crouch. Slide over to the left, like stand in that low crouch. One more time. And the other side. Now this time I'm going to turn, rotate, keep the back leg straight, the front knee bent, and sink your shoulders down to the ground. Feel that hip drop. Drop the back knee to the ground. Come up to a perfect picture pose position. And lean it back. You should feel your upper quad and your hip flexors stretch out a little bit.
You gotta go down carefully.
Now you're going to rotate backwards. So you're going to lean back, pull the heel up, stretch it down.
Especially since you have your boots on. Be careful. Careful.
You're going to go back up into that
I like that.
low lunge. Turn it back to a split. Turn it over to the other side. Then back press into that left leg.
Okay. Well, I want you to
Drop the knee. Back up and stretch that hip.
Yeah. Whoa.
And
Did it.
rotate
Good job.
backwards with it. Hello there, young man.
I'm here.
Yeah, I see that.
I got my boots.
Okay, back up to that low lunge. And back up to your split. Let it stretch out just a little bit. And come back up. All right, we're gonna set our timer and then we're gonna get this show going. All right, we're gonna get this game rolling. That's royalty-free music. YouTube, don't hack me on it. Don't give me a hard time. If the music stops while we're working out, we're gonna wait to hit our next shift. So here we go, 6-minute rounds, 2 minutes. One more minute.
Thank you.
30 seconds. Yeah.
using my hands as boxing gloves.
Switch! I got it.
Well, you had to take the gloves off.
Ten more seconds, 10 more, 10 more, 10 seconds, burn it out. All right, that's it, round 1 in the books. 60-second break, get some water.
Side alternatives, because not everybody's going to have what we have. If you can't get a double end bag, you don't have a double end bag, you can do the same thing with a tennis ball. You tie a piece of string on the tennis ball, hang it from the ceiling, use the same thing. This kind of works accuracy, head movement. If you don't have a heavy bag, use shadow boxing. The speed bag's more just for kind of the same thing, accuracy and obviously speed. There's not really an alternative for that, so if you don't have it, just mix in push-ups, sit-ups, squats, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, 2 minutes of push-ups and squats, that's gonna help you work on that heavy bag.
Yeah, it's hard.
If you ain't got one. Give it your best. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Halfway. Oh, I'll change the music.
I can do it. Oh.
harder one.
I'm just gonna take my time, put on these boxing gloves.
No, there's 20 seconds now.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh no, man!
What are you yelling about? Huh? What are you yelling about?
You do it.
Switch.
Oh!
Yeah, good job. Good. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, you got the tire pump. Did it fall down? Ten seconds, 10 seconds. Yeah, come on. All right, that's the end of the second round. So we're 12 minutes in, plus our 60-second break. So we're sitting pretty solid.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Make sure that you get yourself something to drink. Make sure you catch your breath. You get a chance to take your heart rate. That heart rate should be up there right now. If your heart rate's not up, you're not working. And guess what? This isn't an analyze and evaluate video, man. This is a workout video. So if you're looking at this video to find out what I'm doing wrong or find out what old Jer Bear's doing wrong, you're here for the wrong reason. You need to be working out. You don't be sitting here looking at us going, why do they do this and why do they do that? You know what? We're working out. We're working out because the governor says we can't work out together. So we got to work out on our own. So we're going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Last round, last round.
I'm not gonna get hit. What a perfect time to decide to change the music.
It's all an experience, man. All right. Let's go. Come on, get it.
Halfway through the round.
He said halfway through, we're almost done with the round.
Yeah, get it. Come on. Get it. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. Jump, jump. You jump. 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 There you go. Jump. Finish strong.
Switch.
Last set. Last section.
Last set, best set. Oh, music time.
Get that back. Get that back. Get it. Get it. Get it. Good job.
yourself some water. Get a breath. All right, so if you count that up, 6 times 3 is what?
18.
18 plus 1 minute breaks, 18, 19, 20, 21. So you're at 21 minutes, the couple minute warm up. We're gonna cool things down just a little bit here, stretch it out. We're gonna wrap it up for TeamshooT Monday night workout. Again, this is not a critique video, man. We're just working out. We have our technique classes. Always keep one thing in mind too, that MMA is called mixed martial arts for a reason. I might not be the greatest striker that's out there. I may be a 10-ton better grappler. But you know what we can't do right now? We can't do any grappling, because you can't do any grappling. Can't do any hybrid jiu-jitsu, which is our form of grappling, spun out of old school catch wrestling. That's where our roots are at. You can call us whatever you want, but we're a hybrid system. We say it's jiu-jitsu because that's what everybody likes to call it nowadays. I like to call it catch wrestling or grappling. It's the same thing. We all have our specialties. You might be a good striker. We'll take you down to the mat and choke you out. I have no problem with that. You could be a good grappler. I'll be a good striker. I'll just knock you out standing up or kick you in the shin. Or the forehead or the nose, right? Hey, Jerry Bear, the nose. How does that sound?
The nose.
All right. So a couple of things to loosen it up just a little bit.
Don't throw my
So you start with your right leg. You grab your right leg, put a little bit of tension on it, and then stretch it. You're gonna do the same on the other side. Grab that knee, put some tension on it, stretch it up. Back to the other side. Oh, so you get a little bit of tension on there, and then stretch it. A little bit of tension, stretch it out. We don't want the muscles to lock up on us. All right, now we're gonna grab the heel. We're gonna twist that hip flexor a little bit. And outside, I don't know what all my muscles are, I don't know what my tendons are, I just know it feels right. And it's the same thing about submission grappling. You may not know what the name of the technique is, but you know whether something's gonna snap or make somebody tap. Oh, I made a rhyme. All right, quads. Stretch that quad back just a little bit. On the other side, yeah, back and forth, back and forth. We just want that heart rate to dial down just a little bit. Don't want you going, passing out in the couch, having a heart attack. So we're gonna go with our little limpy arms. Blippy arms. Oh, yeah. Blippy arms, like this.
I'm watching on my tablet.
Yeah, you like Blippy?
Blippy do yoga.
Yeah, does Blippy do yoga?
Oh, wait, get down.
Oh, we better help you. Don't fall down. All right, take those, say, just do a little bit of twisting now. Keep the arms loose and just twist it back and forth.
I'm doing it.
There you go. You do it, buddy. You do it.
Good job.
I'm doing this.
All right. Right arm over the top. Stretch it back. Try to scratch it back if you can.
Let's go.
Switch it over to the other side. Same stretch. Stretch it back. Okay, this time you're going to reach over the top. Try to take your arm, your hand down the center of your spine. Now the other side. Good. Now feet about shoulder width. Just let it hang down. Let your hamstrings, let your glutes stretch out a little bit. Feel them.
Touch your toes.
Back of the knees, a little bit of tension back there.
There you go. Good job. Good job. I think I'm touching my toes.
Is there a tickle?
Yeah, tickle.
We encourage everybody to do a lot more stretching on their own. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on stretching because this isn't a stretching exercise. There's stretching workout tape. Hopefully you can still see me. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit. You're basically going to
I'm gonna do
put
it.
on your knees,
You want to do it?
sit down on your heels,
Yeah.
reach back with your hands,
You see your
and
hands.
feel that tension pull into your quads. Let them quads stretch out.
Cross.
Yeah, quads stretch
Quad
out.
stretching.
It's for mom.
All right, everybody's favorite. We're not going to mention any names, but we're going to go down, tops of the feet down on the mat. Push up with your hands. Arch, stretch out your belly. Oh,
Push
big
up.
stretch, look up.
Oh, like this.
Oh, yeah. Come down now. Get up on your toes, do a push-up.
Push up.
Push up to a plank. And then set it back, stretch out that lower leg, the legs and that back.
There you go. Good job.
All right, walk your hands up to your feet. So, people want to know where TeamshooT comes from. If you notice the shirt, we're going to bring it back up. Patriot Defense Integrated Martial Arts. Hall Road and Heinrich, that's where we're at. Can't do team practices tonight because social distancing, so that's where our home is. Our home is at Patriot Defense, and we're TeamshooT. We're going to end this with a very simple way. You're going to step out your right foot, make a fist, cover your hand, let your feet back together, 2 fists, bow forward, and we'll see you next week for our next week's workout.